right, we're just wrapping it up. The ninjas are blowing off the other side of the church. I just blew off this side of the parking lot and that little driveway down the ground, but I didn't get a chance to record ninjas, and I apologize. It's super windy again, like massively windy, and it was really cold this morning too. But I didn't get a chance to record any footage of us mowing because I forgot my tripod again. It's in the garage because I took it out of the truck when we were doing a couple of those videos around the house, so I keep forgetting to put it back in the truck, but I'm gonna try to remember to do that this evening or tomorrow, Sunday, and that way it stays in the truck. And if it stays in the truck, then you know I'm not gonna have a problem having to remember. But wanted to show you the cut quality of the Wright mowers. Pasted the front over there, and I did this. It's beautiful, and it's the first cut. Keep that in mind. Brando the Commando did a good job weed eating everything. But yeah, it's done. Like I said, they're just on the other side finishing up, and church is done. Looks good. I'm very satisfied with it. I guess I can show you the back a little bit. There was a playground back there and they removed it. Sorry guys, I got a text from a customer. So it's a wrap. It's done. And here's the back. I am so happy with the way the Wrights are mowing, guys. Like seriously, I can't tell any difference from the Wright stander and the velocity deck on that Turfy. And the stripes are starting to come in too. But guys, a lot of these yards are weeds, so it's hard to get stripes. Okay, good point that I brought up. Might as well talk about it, right? So last night's video, I went to bed early, so I didn't, well, I got off YouTube, I should say, but I didn't get a chance to read all the comments. But I read a lot of them this morning, and I didn't have time to respond to any of them. Man, this wind. Let me just maybe step back here behind the building. Some of you guys are like, Nick, it's nothing but weeds. Why don't you treat it for weeds, Nick? Why don't you, you know, make it look like a professional company is taking care of it? Dude, like, tell me how you force your customers to spend money on certain things. When customers don't want to spend money on something, they don't want to spend money on something. And if they do, they do. Yes, I have accounts that we take care of and do more services than just mowing. But I would say probably more accounts where they just want to pay for the mowing. Let's go in the truck, because I don't want to talk over the wind, ninjas. I know even when I'm watching my own videos, if it's super windy, it's like okay, so where were we? Oh yeah, so you tell me how you force your customers to pay for something they don't want to pay. And if you've got a trick or a certain way to do it, tell me, so maybe I'll give it a shot. But where I'm from, people pay what they can A, afford, and B, what they like. Boy, I tell you what, if I had a lawn care company and they tried to push on me something, let's say I had a lawn care company mowing my yard and they tried to push on me something, maybe one time and I decline it, but if they keep pushing it, I'd fire them instantly. You have to understand, a lot of you do. I think some of you just are throwing it out there, I don't know. But you can't force people to spend money on something they don't want to spend money on. So I got to be thankful and grateful that they want to spend money on the mowing aspect of it. Now, there are some customers who really go above and beyond to make their yard look nice. I have shown those yards last season. I haven't shown all of them, but there's several that I've shown that we aerate and seed and do all this good stuff. All right, and it turns out great. But there's some yards people just want to pay for the mowing. There's just, I would love for them to spend hundreds and thousands of dollars with me. But I'm happy if they want to spend $100 or $200 to just get it mowed. I'm not going to complain. So, you know, it's like, oh, you should offer weed treatment and stuff so it looks like it's being taken care of by a professional company. So I'm not professional. You guys are a trip, man. But yeah, guys, seriously, to conclude that subject, I'm happy with what they want to spend with. If they want to do all the extra additional services, let's do it. I can definitely make a yard turn beautiful. I've got the knowledge and I've got experience under my belt. I know what needs to be done to make this yard weeds free, super green, and probably stay green year round. But people don't want to spend money. I don't know. They don't. Some do. The few that do, they have results. Many that don't, they don't care. They're happy that they can just pay a good, reasonable price to get the yard cut. But look, every area is different. If you're in Florida or if you're in the fancy neighborhoods, you're more likely to meet people who want to spend more money and can't afford it, and they want to have that nice green yard. You know, I'm here. That's another thing. It brings me to the next topic. I look around at some of these YouTubers and they are mowing these $1 million homes or $500,000 homes, and that's all they're mowing. Maybe that's all there is in their neighbors or in their neighborhoods. Maybe that's all they're focusing on. But if you look at my videos, guys, I don't just focus those areas, and I sure as heck don't have a lot of customers in those areas. I got plenty, but not all just that. I mow your regular average neighbor yards because I don't turn nobody down. I'll mow any yard there is, as long as I feel safe about it. Issues with the Wright stander, and it's with the 61 inch right here. Oh no, Nick, what is it? What is it? Not right away, Nick, you just got him. Not a big deal, ninjas, but it's definitely brought to my attention, or I should say caught my attention, and I'm noticing that it's not going away. And one of the things that it is, and I'm gonna have to take it to the dealer, is right there. It's constantly wet around here and it's leaking gas. So that tells me the sealant underneath this is either broken, whatever, but it's releasing fuel. I mean, I don't know if you can tell on camera, guys, right there. It's wet. And earlier this morning when we started, I thought maybe it was just some residue, or I mean from the rain, moisture, maybe, you know, whatever. But as we continued on to using it more and more, that's what it is. Again, not a big problem. Let's make sure the other one's not doing it. Not a big problem, but definitely something. See, this one's dry. That one's no problem. So yeah, there you go. Already first couple of mows, and it's already leaking some gas. But seriously, guys, that I'm not worried about that. That's very, very minor. Actually, now look at that. Hold on. Unless it's just built in like that. You see how? Hold on. Oh yeah, they are turned. I was about to say they're turned differently, but no, this one's turned the same way. It's facing that way. All right. Well, we're here. Piece is on the other side of the building. He's got about 9-10 good-sized shrubs that he needs to trim, so that's what he's doing. Brando Commando is weed eating, and I'm gonna go ahead and quickly mow this yard, and then we're all gonna join together and finish up the shrubs and blow everything off, and then off to the next one. All right, ninjas, see ya. He wants to put up the hedge trimmer. Let's look at this one. Oh, Pace, you need to do a bunch of touch-ups, old Pace. Look at that, ninjas. Look at that. It's like he didn't even touch the bottoms. Look at that. It's like he didn't even, and then not to mention the top. Look. Oh, Peace, you got a lot of work left here, buddy. And he wants to try to tell me he's done.
What's the problem is?
Come on, Peace.
They look fine to me.
They look fine to you.
Yeah.
All right, let's look. We'll go one at a time.
Okay, this might need touchdown.
Or that one. What about the top too? It looks a little bumpy at the top.
There's a big nub right there.
All right. What about the side? Look at that. Old Pace thinks he's done. Hold on, hold up. Let's walk each one. It looks like you just skipped the bottoms. Old Pace didn't even touch this one.
Yeah, I did. I did the whole thing.
All right, come here. Hold on.
No, you've already showed me 4 of them.
Oh, this is the best one. You can't miss the best one, Pace. You can't miss the best one.
Looks fine to me.
It looks fine to you. Are you serious, man? I know you're joking. Okay. Come on, dude. Like the bottoms, dude. I mean, you got to clean these up. Look at the very first one.
Well, you see that weird nub sticking out of it?
No, I'm not talking about the nub. I'm talking about the one sticking up.
Probably on the side. Probably the thing there.
Now, they were laid down a little, but they were not cut. So when I just pulled it up by a hand, we're professionals, Pace. You can't leave this stuff like this.
It looks, I mean, I don't see a problem with it. I really don't. That one, yeah. But from back here, they all look fine.
You don't see a problem with it.
I also don't have my glasses on either.
Well, maybe you should wear your glasses when you're trimming.
What we do here is go back.
So basically, I had to take the hedge trimmers and go over each one because I don't think really Pizza saw that, because I think he really, from now on, I'm gonna make sure he wears his glasses when we're trimming. And he's not a fan. He's definitely expressed that to me before. Not, you know, look guys, some of us, we like certain things, some of us we don't. And it is what it is. I'm trying to get where the wind is. And right now he's Philip, he's not Pizza. But Philip will become a professional hedge trimmer at the end of this season. I promise you that. This we have to weed eat, guys. There's like no way to get a mower in here unless you get a push mower, but by the time you get a push mower in here, and you know what I mean, it's almost faster to weed eat. So yeah, I'm not upset, but at the same time, like, I gave him a job, which is to hedge trim. Brandon was weed eating and I was mowing, and it was not done correctly. So here's my point, all right? My point is, I'm not making a big deal because a lot of stuff got missed, because I'm here. So I'm gonna double check and I'm gonna make sure we do a good job. The situation here is, what if I wasn't here and those shrubs, for example, were unscheduled today? And what if they walked off? Smile, you're on camera. What if they walked off and thought that was good, and then, you know, I get an email or a call or whatever, and just I'm getting basically chewed out. I'm on camera right now, not only by my camera but other cameras too. But what would happen, you know what I mean? And I might lose the account. You never know. I don't know how these people are. They could just say, you know what, these guys are slacking. That's just a quick trim, and we're paying full price. So, there he is. Old Peace, he likes that mower though. He loves mowing, man. That's his thing. He's even said it to me many, many times. I just want to mow, weed eat, blow, go. Does not like trimming. All right, Ninjas, last yard of the day, which is the school. But before we start making all that mower noise and stuff, I wanted to quickly just show you this green grass. Look at that, huh? Green grass that we took care of. Well, you guys saw it. I recorded it. I think it was this last fall, right before Thanksgiving. And remember, we came back and mowed it and showed you guys, and look, it's still freaking green. Look at this. Yes, you still see some weeds in here, but not many. This is all grass, guys, and it actually feels great. Beautiful. Look at that. Yeah. Isn't that something? I don't know what happened over there, Ninjas. There's like a dead spot. Oh, I do know what happened over there. So like a month later or so, after we did all that seeding and aerating, like there was tire tracks through here. Like somebody ran off the road and ran into the front yard of the school and ran into the parking lot. Whether it was intentional or accidental, I don't know. But I do remember now. It took me a minute to think about that. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Huh? It's freaking beautiful. This is nice. I love it. I gotta tell Pace that I want the best freaking stripes that we can do on this yard. Best freaking stripes. No excuses. All right, here we go. Let's go higher on the height. I know I told you 3.5, really, but this is beautiful, and I want to really try to stripe. What do you call it? Stripely? Striply? Yeah. All right. So I say start at 4.5, and if it's too tall, then drop it down to about a 4, but don't go below 4. But start at 4.5. All right. Thank you, sir. Let's see what it does. I guess this is going to be a good test for the Wright stander, huh?
Yeah, it might take me a little longer now.
Go slow.
Oh, man, because you want it all perfect.
Yeah, go slow. That's fine. Go slow and really let's test this machine.
1, 2, 3, ninjas!